Thing one tonight, a strange and dramatic situation unfolded this afternoon when reports came in that the vice president's plane en route to New Hampshire had been turned around in midair.
We have some breaking news, and we're sorting this out right now. Vice President Pence was en route to New Hampshire for a previously scheduled opioid event. There were people there waiting in Salem, New Hampshire. Air Force Two turned around, returned back to Andrews, Joint Base Andrews.
Well, that was concerning. What could possibly be so urgent the vice president would have to race back to the White House? Reporters, of course, started digging, but all we got was a series of denials. The White House said there was, quote, no cause for alarm, no medical issue with either the president or vice president, not a national security issue, not a personal or family issue, and my favorite, someone will not be fired soon. Eventually, the VP's press secretary posted to Twitter that Pence never actually left D.C., but her only explanation was that, quote, something came up. And during this whole time, the president's Twitter account was dark. 6 hours and no tweets. People were worried. What was happening? Where was the president? Finally, 6:05 p.m. Eastern Time, Donald Trump surfaced with a big announcement. Quote, thanks to Phantom Fireworks and Fireworks by Grucci for their generosity in donating the biggest fireworks show Washington, D.C. has ever seen! Exclamation point. Well, I guess he's okay. Trump fireworks are thing two in 60 seconds. As we mentioned earlier, President Trump is very busy planning his big 4th of July bash, but there's already been a fireworks display on the National Mall this year. It's, of course, the annual Consumer Product Safety Commission fireworks safety demonstration. It's the yearly reminder of important rules like sparklers are really hot and you should be careful when giving them to children. Also, don't fire rockets tied to a string at the face of a friend or family member. And you never stick your face right above a mortar tube. And of course, exercise caution when manufacturing illegal fireworks in your home office. Luckily, the big display on the 4th will be handled by professionals, Phantom Fireworks and Fireworks by Grucci, shouted out by the president on today. Fireworks by Grucci seems like the real deal. They set world records, produced shows for huge events like this one in Saudi Arabia a few years ago. They posted a message on their website saying they're donating their time and talents to the 4th of July celebration, calling it a time when we put aside our differences and celebrate our common dreams. Phantom Fireworks appears to be supplying the actual fireworks, and they're a big retailer, stores all over the country. No word yet on exactly which fireworks they'll be providing for the show, but just browsing their website, we're getting very excited about the possibilities. Will we get the untamed retribution or the pyrocumulus cloud? The geomagnetic storm looks fun, but beware the wicked pissa. Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.